Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. Today is Friday, and on Fridays, I like to do my comic book cover challenge. And basically, what I do is I ask you, the community members, to take part in this challenge where you show me your best in your collection comic covers and with a certain theme. So, there's been some really good channels that have been taking part in these challenges. One is Pulp Viking, and another is Black Box Silver and Bronze, who have both been pretty good about keeping up with these challenges. And there's been others, and I really do want to say thank you for all the ones that have been taking part in this challenge. If you think that you know some channels that should be taking part, please tell them, give them a hint to take part in this challenge. So without further ado, I would like to mention what was the challenge last week. Well, it was in honor of Neil Adams, who had passed. I did a Neil Adams cover challenge, and basically I showed what I thought were his most iconic covers, and I showed the best ones that I had in my collection. There's probably others that people loved, but I think the one that people chose, and I always do a poll, so the one that you guys chose as being the best Neil Adams cover was this one, Batman 251, and this is admittedly, it's an awesome cover. It's just amazing cover. It's a great Joker cover. It's probably one of the best Joker covers. It's just, it is a phenomenal cover. So this is Batman 251, and this was the winner from last week. Now, you're probably wondering, what's the theme for this week? Well, it is going to be continuing on that body part thing that I was, going to be doing. It's the last body part, so don't worry. Next week will be a totally different theme, but it's still a body part for this week. And the theme is going to be skulls. I'm a big Golden Age collector, and one of the tropes that they use in a lot of Golden Age, especially Golden Age pre-code horror books, is skulls. They like to show like a human skull, and the more scully it is, the better. So I'm going to show you some Golden Age and some modern books that have really great skull covers. So let's get into it. So let's start with one that actually I wish, in a way, it is a great skull cover, but it's not. It's lower on the list because it is it's not as scully as I'd like it to be, and that is this one, Marvel Spotlight number 5. This is a great skull cover because it is like, Ghost Rider, and he's got the flaming skull. But it's just you can't really see it that well. It's kind of small. So I kind of wanted a big skull that takes up most of the cover. So this is like a great comic, obviously, but is it a great skull cover? Maybe not. So that's why I put it low on my list. It's number 10 on my list. Marvel Spotlight number 5. Just a great comic. Okay. Next on my list is another great one. This is Golden Age. It's a series that I love. I just completed this series. I'm so excited because I have completed this series. And it's a great cover. Maurice Whitman did the cover. And it is Ghost Comics number 10, I believe. Yeah, 10. And it's just, you got the skull up here and the skeleton, and you got this. I like my damsels in distress, my my good girl art, and this is just such a great, she's wearing lingerie. If you're gonna run from zombies and mummies or whatever it is, monsters, you got to wear lingerie. It's just it's just a Golden Age thing to do. So yeah, that's what she's doing. She's running through the swamp. Things are grabbing her, and like she's just wearing lingerie. And you got this great skull that's just looming over her. So this is Ghost Comics number 10, and it's number 9 on my list. Now, the next one is another great skull cover, and this is one that was actually mentioned in The Seduction of the Innocent, and it is The Beyond. The Beyond, number 27. And this is like, I gotta remove the glare for you. Okay, so it's, you got the scuba diver, I guess. He's wearing that kind of old school scuba gear, and he's just coming out of the water, and you can see his skull. It's like really great. So this is a really great cover. This is number 8 on my list. Again, I want more skull action, so it's number 8 on my list. But I love this cover. So this is Beyond, number 27. And it's also mentioned in The Seduction of the Innocent, so it's really great that way. Okay, so this one is actually one that should be higher on the list, but because my copy is in terrible shape, like, I mean, really, really bad shape. It's in the worst shape. If it wasn't in the worst shape, it would be like number 1 on my list. I just love this cover. But I just happen to have a really low grade of it. This is JoJo Congo King. I believe it's number 8. And it is one of the best covers from JoJo. She's just lying on a pile of skulls. It's like this sexy girl. She has almost like poo hair, though. It's kind of weird, her hairstyle. But I don't know if you can see that. It's just the weirdest hairstyle. But just very sexy girl cover. I think this is Jack Kamen. I believe he did the art for this one. And it's just a really great cover. But mine, sadly, has a big chunk out of it as like tape along the side. So it's just a little rough. Mine's a little rough. But just a great cover. With lots and lots of skulls. So this is like skull overdose. So this is just a really great cover, though. Okay. Next on my list is this one. I like this one. It's got kind of a couple elements going on with it. This is Witch's Tales. And again, this is another Seduction of the Innocent one. This is Witch's Tales number 20. And it's interesting because it's got the skeleton hands. Mine's a low grade. You can see a big chunk missing there. But you got this skull, like this ghostly skull. And I think that's kind of cool. Like, he's just a really great skull. I think that one's kind of cool. So yeah, so Witch's Tales number 20. I think that's number 7 on my list. 6, maybe? I don't know. I'm losing count. Another really great skull cover is Doll Man number 37. I just love this. I love this for maybe not the skull as much as like the little girl. She's like all in bondage and like got the little mirror going on her. And you got Doll Man kind of going in there. This is actually the first appearance of this girl. This is Doll Girl. This is Doll Man 37, and it even says the skull. So you got the skull guy and his skeleton hands, and just really great cover. So this is Doll Man number 37. And next is another one from The Seduction of the Innocent. Lots of these books are from The Seduction of the Innocent. And it is Eerie Adventures number 1. And you got this girl playing chess, and she's in bondage with this guy with a scully skull. And he's got like, I like when it has both the skull and the skeleton hands. I somehow think that's really cool. What do you think? You can put in the comments below. Do you like these skulls with the skeleton hands or not? But this is just another really great one that was mentioned in The Seduction of the Innocent. A really rare book, actually. So this is Eerie Adventures number 1. Just love that cover. It's like a painted or airbrushed cover. Just really great. Okay. Next is Beware. This is another one from The Seduction of the Innocent. A lot of my Golden Age horror-related books are from The Seduction of the Innocent. I just sort of collected them that way. So this is just a really great one. This is like almost a zombie, He's like coming out of the ground, and he's just, all decayed, and you got the skull with dirt on it, and the woman in the background screaming. And of course she's wearing a red dress. That's just another golden age thing. Like they always have to wear a red dress. I don't know. But yeah, this is Beware number 6. Just a really great cover from 1953, I believe. It's just a really great cover. Okay, so we're down to the last 2, and I'm going to cheat on the last one, so you're going to see that, but you'll see what I'm saying. This one is really interesting. This is a Bernard Bailey cover, and this is Weird Mysteries, number 7. And again, it's another one from The Seduction of the Innocent, and it's just a really great cover. I find Bernard Bailey, you can really see his style once you see it, you start, oh, that's a Bernard Bailey. You can almost just recognize his style. But this is just a really great one with the skulls down here and the skulls in the chest over here. So I thought this was pretty cool. Okay, now the number 1, I didn't know which one to pick. So I picked a bunch from one particular comic, and it's a comic series called Eerie, and there's a bunch. So I'm going to show you a bunch of Eerie ones. I'm going to show you which one I think I like the most, but I'll show you, and you'll see why I kind of like it. So this one is Eerie 13. This one just has so many skulls on it. And it has this guy walking with the skull head. And it's got, like, seriously, it's got so many skulls. I think it actually has 13 skulls on it, which is kind of interesting because it is issue 13. So you can count all the skulls and you can tell me, am I right? Does it have 13 skulls? So I think it's just a really great cover. And it's got this good girl on the side there. So this is, and who did the cover? Harry Lazarus Art. I'm not sure if he did the cover, but it's just a really great cover. So yeah, so this is Eerie number 13. Okay. But I'm not sure. That's not my one. That's not the one I'm choosing. And then we got Eerie 17. I actually really love this cover. I like it for the girl on it, but it's just a really great one with the ghostly kind of, I don't know, maybe it's a seance or maybe a psychic kind of thing going on, where the skeleton head guy is coming out of the skeleton, like, crystal ball. I don't know. So you got, and then the girl, I just think, a bit of a headlight cover. So this is actually Eerie number 17, which is the last of the Eerie series. And it's just a really great golden age horror cover. What do you think? So I like that one. I like the headlights. But the one from the series that I like the most for the sculliness, that's a new term, is Eerie number 1. This is just so, really, that scully, and he's got a smile, so he's happy. This is Eerie number 1. You got the girls and the tubes behind him. And he's got the skeleton hands. I like that too. But he's got this crazy smile and ears. So, is it really a skull? I don't know, but it looks very skull-like. And this is Eerie number 1. And just a really great cover. So that has been my top 10 best skull covers. So if you want to take part, all you have to do is use the hashtag #SkullComicCovers, or you can also use the hashtag Friday Comic Challenge, and post out your video, and I'll watch it. I watch all these ones. I think they're great. So and leave a comment below with the link to your channel. That's another thing you can do, where you can link out to your video where you show your best skull covers. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye for now.